Hi everyone, welcome back. We're going to be going over lesson 15-3. Our objective is going to be describe time patterns. Our math words are going to be half hour pattern and hour pattern. Okay, so we're going to see a bunch of patterns here, and everything should look familiar from the half past, like a half hour, and then the actual hour. Okay, so it's like a combination of both lessons. So it says the clocks show times when classes begin. What are the time patterns for the classes? Okay, so we have dance classes and swim classes. So let's see. Let's start here with the dance classes. We're going to look at the digital clocks right here. So I have the time. What? Look at this clock just right here. Let's look here. Okay, remember, on this side, we're going to focus on the hour, and on this side, we're going to focus on the minutes. So read this from left to right. What time is this? Okay, good. It's 12:30. Awesome. Now let's look here. Remember, this is going to be focusing on the hour. This is going to be focusing on the minutes. What time is this? 1 o'clock. Awesome. And then let's jump right over here. Look here first and then look here. Okay, 1:30. So just listen to me right now. I have 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30. Okay, there is a pattern here. Now let's look at swim classes right over here. A little bit different. We're going to be looking at analog clocks. I want you to look right here. I'm going to zoom in for you because that was a little hard to see. Look here. Right. Okay. So both hands are on the 12. Okay. I have the minute hand and the hour hand both on the 12. What time is this? 12 o'clock. Awesome. Let's look at the next time. I have it pointing directly to a number, so you don't have to look it in between. Look right here. Where is it pointing to? It's pointing to the 1. Awesome. And remember, whenever you see that minute hand on the 12, it's going to be 00. So this is going to say 1 o'clock. And then over here, we have 2 o'clock. Good. So I want you to look here. Okay. I have 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'm just going to take a picture of this and write this out for you. I want you to recognize something. It's a little bit different, okay? It's not written out like the digital clock, but I'm going to write it out for you. And if this helps you, definitely do that at home. So I want you to see that this says 12 o'clock. So if I were to write that out, right, it would look like this. Good. Now let's look at the next clock. You told me it was 1 o'clock. Okay, so that's going to look like this. And then this clock says 2 o'clock. Okay, so what are you noticing? What are you noticing here? There's a couple of things, okay? Okay, so I have 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So if I am at 1 o'clock and then I go to 2 o'clock, what do you think is going to be next? Okay, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So you're going to start to see patterns here in this lesson. And you're going to see it with the half hour, like 30 minutes, and you're also going to see it by the full hour. So let's take a look at the first problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, before I jump down there, let me read this for you. Look at the times to find a pattern. Dance classes start every half hour. That is true. Look here, okay? They have 12:30. I'm only going to jump 30 more minutes. And again, if this helps you on an analog clock, look at one on Google or try to, if you have one at home, that would be great too. You're going to jump only 30 minutes, okay? You can even draw it out on a clock without any hands. You're going to start at 12:30, okay? And then you're going to go only halfway. So that's going to bring you to 1 o'clock. Good. Now you're going to go another half. That's going to bring you to 1:30, okay? So that's talking about the half hour. The swim classes are going to talk about every hour. So remember, we had 12 o'clock, then we had 1 o'clock, then we had 2 o'clock. Okay, you're going to see patterns here. So the times for dance classes show a half-hour pattern, and the times for swim classes show an hour pattern. Let's look down here. Match each time pattern for the type of pattern. Now, what I don't want you to do, okay, and I know it's easy to do this, is you say, oh, I see 30. That means 30 minutes here. This must be that it's going by the half hour. No, it's not. So please don't try to rush through this, okay? Look at number 1, 6:30. Now I'm going to 7:30. I want to show you this on a clock. I'm going to draw one here, so just be patient with me because obviously it takes a lot of time to draw it out. So let me just, I want you to look right. I'm going to draw it right over here. Let's see if I could do this. Okay, that did not work. Let's try this again. Okay, all right, good enough. So I'm going to write this out for you. That's a 5. Please bear with me. Okay, now before I start here, I want you to realize that this is starting at 6:30. So if I were to draw that on the clock, or if you have a clock at home, okay, remember the tiny hand, right? The hour hand is on that 6. This is the hour here. We're focusing on the hour. And then these are the minutes, right? These are the minutes. So look here, this is actually a cool problem. So it's at 6:30. Both hands are going to be pointing here. So here's the hour hand. And I'm going to draw the minute hand in a different color so you could see it a little bit better. Okay, so this says 6:30. Watch what's going to happen. Watch, okay? I'm going to go to 7:30. Well, if I move my hour hand, right, all the way around to 7:30, right, and I'm going to go all the way around, right? Pretend I'm going all the way around and I'm pointing it to 7. And now it's at 7:30. Did I go halfway around or did I go all the way around? Think about it. Remember, I showed you for the half hour, you only go halfway around. Did I only go halfway? No, I went all the way around, okay, so that it was pointing to 7:30. So when you go all the way around, remember that's a full hour. That's a full 60 minutes. So look at these patterns here. 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. I'm going by a full hour, okay? So don't get tricked. Just because you see 30 minutes there does not mean that it's by the half hour. Okay, so for this one, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, that's going to be going by the pattern of an hour. Awesome, okay? Now look at number 2. I have 1 o'clock, 1:30, and 2 o'clock. Now let's look here really quick. Look at the first one, okay? It says 1 o'clock. All right, awesome. So it went from 1 o'clock and it went halfway to the 6, which is 30 minutes. So again, did I go all the way around or did I only go halfway? I only went halfway, right? And then watch here. I was at the 6 and then I went halfway and I got to 2 o'clock. So did I go halfway or did I go a full circle? Did I go all the way around? I only went halfway. So this pattern is going to be showing a half hour, only 30 minutes, okay? All right, let's keep going. Okay, same thing here. Complete each time pattern, circle to show the type of pattern. So for number 3, I have 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Do you think I'm going by half hour or a full hour Again, if it helps, please draw it out on a clock. Okay, see if you are making a half circle or if you're going around in a full circle. That will be able to determine, that's going to help you determine, if it's going by 30 minutes or a full hour. So if I have 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I am going by a full 60 minutes, which is a full hour. So this pattern is going to be by the hour. Okay, so let's look here. And then you're going to write out the time. So this is 10 o'clock. This is 11 o'clock. And this one, good, 12 o'clock. Okay, now look down here, number 4. Okay, I have 3 o'clock. I have, oh, there you go. I see it's pointing right in between those two numbers. It's in between 3 and 4. Please make sure you're looking at that carefully. It's in between the numbers 3 and 4. Always go with the babies. Always go with the smaller number because it has not hit that full hour yet, okay? So good, we're going to pick 3. Is it 3 o'clock? No, because it's not on that 12. It's only halfway. Look here. So this is only 30 minutes, remember? So what time is this going to be? 3:30. Awesome. And then, oh boy, look at here. They left it blank for us. Okay, so we have 3 o'clock, which you see right here. Then we have 3:30. If I traveled halfway from 3 to 3:30, and I'm only going by the half hour, I need to travel another half. So look here, I'm going to do it on this clock. I'm going to go again another half. So 3 o'clock, 3:30. What do you think's going to come next? You're going to travel 30 more minutes, which this hand is going to be on that 12. Okay. Again, you were at that 3. Remember, I told you didn't go full hour yet. So here we are. We're going that full hour. What's 1 more than 3? 4. Now you're at 4 o'clock because you traveled 30 more minutes. Okay, I know that's not easy, but please practice this. So this is going to be 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. This is traveling by half hour. Okay. Okay, you're going to have a word problem here, and then you're going to have a write about it, and then again, more problems, okay, more patterns, and then the homework page. Please take your time with this. Again, if you're still on yesterday's lesson, take your time. Please work on it because it is not easy, okay? I'm here for help. Reach out to me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.